Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 7, entitled as Jnana Vijnana Yoga. Sloka 8 through 11. Raso apsu kaunteya prabhāsmi śaśi-sūryayoḥ praṇavaḥ sarva-vedeṣu śabdaḥ pauruṣaṁ nṛṣu puṇyo gandhaḥ pṛthivyāṁ tejaś cāsmi vibhāvasau jīvanaṁ sarva-bhūteṣu tapasviṣu bījaṁ sarva-bhūtānāṁ viddhi sanatanam buddhir-buddhimatāmasmi tejasvinamaham balam balavatam chaham kamaraha vivarjitam dharma virudho bhūteṣu kāmosmi bharatarṣabha. Sloka number 10. bījaṁ sarva-bhūtānāṁ viddhi sanatanam buddhir-buddhimatāmasmi tejaś aham. Partha, Arjuna, mam, me, sarva-bhūtānāṁ, of all living beings that's subject to change, bījaṁ viddhi, know as the ability to transform into effect. Aham, I am, buddhimatāṁ, of the intelligent people. Buddhihi asmi, I am the intelligence. Tejasvinam, of the glorious. Tejaḥ asmi, I am the glory. O son of Pṛtha, know that I am the original seed of all existence, the intelligence of intelligent, and the prowess of all powerful men. The first line where it says, bījaṁ sarva-bhūtānāṁ. Bījaṁ means seed. What implies here is that Krishna is the seed of every living entity from whom everything comes to its existence. As we can see, there are varieties of living entities. It is said in the Puranas that there are 8,400,000 species of life. Birds, beasts, men, plants, reptiles, so many things, so many living entities, both moving and non-moving. For all, Krishna is the seed. As it is said in the Kathopanishad, nityo nityanam chetanas chetananam yeko bahunam yo vidadhati kaman, that he is a prime eternal being among all eternals. He is the supreme living entity of all living entities, and he alone maintains every living entity. So bījaṁ also has another interpretation, that an ability to change from one vastu, one object, to another object, another vastu. And that ability is called bījaṁ. For example, the curd comes from milk, or the milk turns to curd. And sugar comes into a form of sugar from sugar cane. Like that, power to change from one to another is what has been mentioned here as bījaṁ sarva-bhūtānāṁ, the Shakti, the power to change. And also we can see here in the sloka, Krishna uses the term sanatanam. bījaṁ sarva-bhūtānāṁ viddhi sanatanam. Sanatana means long period or eternal. So what Krishna is trying to say here is The means, let's see this with an example. The ability that's present in milk to be changed to curd is present in it. Likewise, the sugar cane changing to sugar, the sugar eternally present in sugar cane. Therefore, that Shakti which is there forever, Krishna says, I am that. I am that bījaṁ. I am that seed. The ability to transform into an effect. Next, buddhir buddhimatāṁ asmi. One cannot do anything without intelligence. And Krishna says, He is the root of all intelligence. Unless a person is intelligent, he cannot understand Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, for us to understand Krishna, we should understand that Supreme Intelligence is Krishna. So for us to understand Krishna, we need to have intelligence, and that intelligence comes from Krishna. Lastly, in the sloka, tejaś tejasvinam aham. Tejas means prowess. As they say, he commands respect, meaning a person is respected due to his greatness. It does not demand it, it comes automatically for him. This also means that no one can ever defeat this person, and where he has no one whom he cannot defeat. So this is called tejas, and that quality that present in the person is Krishna. Now the last sloka, sloka number 11. Aham, I, balavatāṁ, of the mighty, kāmaraha vivarjitam, devoid of uncontrolled passion and desire, bhalamāsmi, am the might. Bharatarishabha, pointing to Arjuna, bhūteṣu, in the being, dharma aviruddhaha, in accordance with righteousness, that is dharma, kāma asmi, I am the desire. Let's see the meaning of this. Balam balavatāṁ chāham kāma raha vivarjitam. The message is not to say that I am the strength and the strongest, that everyone understands, but the main idea of this sloka, the first two lines, is that to convey that I am the strength of the strongest, who is free of kama and raga, vivarjitam, free of attachment and desire. A person may see or come in contact with an attractive object, desirable object, which is called kama. But this person doesn't get attracted or attached, which is raga, towards that kama, towards that object. That strength of not getting attached to that object of kama, that strength is me. I am that strength. That's what has been meant here when Krishna says, Balam balavatāṁ chāham kāmaraga vivarjitam. Lastly, dharma viruda bhūteṣu kāmosmi bharatarishaba. Krishna says, I am that kama, that desire, that is not against dharma. By this, the message that Krishna says is that there is nothing wrong in having desire, but that desire has to be as per dharma. For example, a sannyasi cannot have a desire to have a children, whereas a grahastha can have a desire to have children. So, one can desire, one can have kama to get married because it is part of dharma. And a married person can have a kama, desire to get children, because it is part of dharma of a married person. Having children means one has to have desire to unite with their spouse. And this desire, this kama, which is as per dharma, is also Krishna. Likewise, one can desire to show their love and affection to their spouse. This is also dharma. Please note that it has to be their spouse. Likewise, one can have kama or desire to earn money, because it is also part of dharma. So the point is, kama is not wrong as far as it is in align with dharma. And Krishna said, if it's so, then I am that kama. With these 4 slokas, Krishna is just giving a sample. But we with our intelligence should understand that which is not mentioned is also Krishna and comes from Krishna. They are Krishna's energy. Initially, in this chapter, Krishna said he is the objects like ether, air, fire, water, earth. Then Krishna said he is Chetana. He is the living entity as well, meaning the Chetana and Achetana, the Para and Apara are Krishna's energies. Not only that, what we saw now, not only the Chetana and Achetana are Krishna's energies, but the principal qualities that present in this Chetana and Achetana is also Krishna's energy, is also Krishna. It's also coming from Krishna. If nothing had made sense so far, or it's too much of confusion with whatever we saw in past few sessions, the simple thing that we can remember as essence of what we saw so far is that we are all dependent on Krishna. We are not independent. Everything that we have in our possession, whether it is an external object which is living or non-living, or the qualities that we have within, the ability to speak, ability to sing, think innovatively, any of those things that we have, all this ability, that is all coming from Krishna. So what do we do? By knowing these things, we surrender to Krishna, keeping him as prapya and prapaka, meaning keeping Krishna as mean by doing bhakti and to attain the goal of our life. And the goal is Krishna. Namaste. Hare Krishna.